armed into it.
Jeez.
All right. Well, let's continue combat. Elizabeth.
I don't know what to do.
Golron just went running past all of you.
I don't know what your theory here is.
It's a legitimate strategy.
I don't know what it is either anymore. But I just wanted to get away from the cube, but it seems it can't cross the water, but...
I'm gonna try to grapple her again. I don't know.
Alright. That is a successful grapple. You wrap your arms around her. Oh, my friend, why are you doing this to me? Don't you remember? Don't you remember our wedding? Get her off of her! Get her off of me! Baru.
Can Baru actually grapple?
You can grapple somebody who's grappled, yes.
Oh my lord.
This just became a threesome.
It's gonna be a grapple party.
Nope.
No.
Only the ladies in the grapple.
Brianna.
Alright.
Alright,
So-
how do I drag this bitch?
Oh.
Brianna is going to
Oh, you're up.
she's going to cast Ghost Sound, and she's going to throw her voice over here, and it's going to sound like a young boy saying, "Mom, help me! The cube's got me! Mom, help! Help! I need you, Mom! Help!"
Give me a perception as you do that.
Ah, the old fake kid in the cube trick.
Okay. As you do that, you can hear coming from this direction the sounds of other children saying, "Wait, there's another one? You! Please! Don't follow her! Stay back!" Sophia will go. She is grappled, and she will try to break free.
So she was not fooled by my Ghost Sound.
It does not appear to be. But you're not sure yet.
Okay.
Because right now she's grappled.
-1. Re-grapples herself.
Gul'ran.
I don't know where to go from here because I'm tiny and can't probably swim through the
Maybe
water.
you should read the rules about grappling and get some ideas.
Okay.
I'm gonna come here and go to Baru and say, "Quick, your kids, they need your help. They're calling for your help. Your wife can handle herself. Follow me, sir." I'm gonna walk towards... I think I can get here, actually. Walk towards the kids that were calling for help.
Give me a bluff.
Ah, my greatest skill.
Yeah, Baru, you're not really playing it. That doesn't even beat her flat modifier.
Well, I was trying to fool Baru.
Right, but he's affected by her.
Oh, okay.
And so you're kind of opposing her skill.
Okay, yeah.
Actually,
it's
I
good
guess I
attempt.
wouldn't even be paying attention to him. I'm still looking at Elizabeth.
Yep. The cube is gonna, like, move forward a little bit more and then, like, start to try to move its way in, and you can hear, like, a little bit of, like, sizzling as it moves forward in the water. Elizabeth.
I haven't been able to find the rules on grapple yet.
Hold on.
There's just, it's like it takes you to the page where it's like...
Right, and then you
combat.
control F down to grapple. And you need to do it, like, 3 or 4 times. Maybe it's 5 or 6.
Okay, grapple.
So some options you have for grapple are to move, to damage, to pin, to tie up.
Okay. Is otherwise restrained considered grappled, or would that mean...
What do you mean is otherwise constrained?
I was looking at the tie-up, and it says if you have your target pinned, otherwise constrained, or unconscious.
No, you have to use the pin action, and then you follow it up
Okay.
with the tie-up action.
Okay. Alright, so pin, you can give your opponent the pinned condition. Despite pinning your opponent, you still only have the grappled condition, but you lose your dexterity bonus to AC. So is it literally just rolling my CMB again?
It's your
and it says
CMB
C?
versus her CMD. Because she hasn't broken free, now you're trying to
Alright.
pin her to the ground.
We're gonna go for it.
Alright, that is a successful pin. She is pinned to the ground. I believe at this point the only action she has to try to get out is to attempt to break free. Pinned condition. We'll get to that. Who is next on our initiative here? Baru.
So, if she doesn't believe there's anything near the cube, I don't believe it.
Yeah, at this point, there's no reason for you to believe that.
Okay.
Like, your only focus right now is what she's asked you to do, which is to, like, get her off of you.
Okay, well, this is taking a much more aggressive tone. She's pinned her now, so I would probably be trying to kick her.
Yeah, you might start using some physicality, but you'd probably keep it subdual. So you'll be at a -4 to attack, but you'll deal non-lethal damage with your attacks.
Okay. Would I just do a melee, or?
Yeah, just
like
do a melee attack, and then D3 plus your strength modifier. If you deal damage. So that is going to hit, because she does not have her dex. So roll D3 plus strength, /R space D3 plus 1, I think it is for Baru. Alright, so 2 points of damage as he, like, bats you across the back of the head.
Someone get this asshole off me!
Brianna.
What a mess this is. There's people grappled on the floor, Baru's kicking people.
Alright, so.
Bard's making weird sounds off from the cube.
Man,
Have her pinned, tie her up!
So, Brianna is going to, she's going to take one of her bullets, the ammo, and she is going to toss it into the water.
Okay.
And then she's going to use the ghost sound again, and this time say, "Mom, help me! I fell in the water! Mom, help me!"
Alright,
Should I bluff? Should I?
give me a bluff here, absolutely.
God damn.
No. Sophia. So good attempts. Because if you could distract Baru, perhaps that would give you some aid.
Well, I can't really do the physicality, and I left my rope across the thing so that I could swim.
Sophia's going to try to
please tell
break
me
out of the
someone
pin.
over here has ropes.
Does a 10 beat your
I have
CMD? Come
No.
on, 10! Big old 10!
No.
Means she rolled a 14. Ghoul run.
Can I actually tie her up, or is that only the
She is
grappler can
pinned.
do it?
You may attempt to join the grapple. Well, you have to join the
Fine.
grapple
Join the grapple?
first. Yes.
Oh my god.
This is like a
But it
football game.
says...
That,
Yes, you need to be in the grapple in order to perform grapple actions. So you make a grapple attempt to
Okay.
enter a grapple, and then while you're in the grapple, you take one of the grapple actions.
Here comes Gulran!
Oh my god.
It is just so wet. Like, you go to reach down and grab hold of Sophia, and your hands just keep slipping off of her. Especially because you're trying to also reach around Elizabeth, but she's so tiny that no matter how you place it for her to be pinning her down, you've got to wrap your arms around her too. It's very awkward.
I thought I was small. Why are you so small? This look doesn't suit you.
The cube is gonna move into the water, and there's a lot of hissing and burning sounds as the cube enters the water.
Oh god, it can go through the water.
Elizabeth,
Okay.
do you have rope for this tie-up action, or?
I do not.
I mean, well, I don't know how this would work, but I was trying to tie her up by entering the grapple, so my rope would be my hands. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably within reach, but she'd have to like pull her arm loose to do it. But I will give you
a -10 on your grapple.
I'll give you a
anyways when
dex.
trying to tie up.
I'll give you a dex check if you wanted to try to tie her up to grab the rope from Gul'ran's backpack or side or wherever it is.
So it'd be a dex check first to see if I can even grab the rope.
Yes, because you got to kind of like reach out and grab it from him. No. So she's still pinned. Like you're
-2.
You're trying to hold her down and grab the rope at the same time. So yeah, you can still attempt a grapple maneuver though. You just don't have rope to tie her up. So you can still perform one of the actions. That will not pin her, unfortunately. So she is still grappled, but no longer pinned.
All right. No, I'm gonna go with that for now.
Okay.
The cube is getting close. We need to decide what to do. Get away from here.
I
Baru.
was thinking, trying to move with her and drop her into it.
Ooh, that is very risky.
Yeah.
Baru, your action.
Baru, it's time to go swimming with your wife in the.
So I have a quick question here just to get an idea of things. So this water is 3 feet deep. Is it 3 feet down and the top of the water is level with where we're standing on?
No, there's a slight lip between where it is and where the bottom of the water is. That's why you had to pull yourself up, because it's more like about 3.5, 3 and
So
4/5.
what I'm curious of is how high is this cube? Like, so it's down in the water.
The
right
cube
now.
is 10 feet tall.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
so it's
Oh,
like
man.
It's a ways over top of it, and it's like what seems to be happening is like whatever is not water in the water is kind of like being filtered through this gelatinous cube.
Okay, I need to look
He's
at
cleaning the water. We're okay.
here.
Although I mean, tiny little bits of it seem to break a little bit loose as it happens. So you can see like the water's changed texture. There's like little floaty, like kind of slimy
I have
bits.
a plan, guys. I have a plan. If
I've heard
this
that
works
before.
out correctly and the cube doesn't get close enough, here's my plan, okay? It's gonna move, right? I'm hoping it's gonna get to like the edge of the water, almost coming out, right? Then I'm gonna delay my turn.
Well, let's see first of all what Baru's gonna do, because it is Baru's action right now.
Okay.
Baru, what are you
Yeah,
doing?
he could fuck this up.
Okay.
Kills me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now there's 2 people in the way, so I would suspect that Baru is supremely pissed off right
Yep.
now. What does Baru have to do to be able to push away Gul'ran towards the water and
Gul'ran.
grab?
Make a CMB check to attempt to push. That is called a.
Bull rush?
It is Bull Rush. Does that beat your CMD at all?
CMD or CMB?
CMD.
No.
Okay. So you are not moved. Like, you reach your arms out to push him, and he just, like, keeps his feet stuck to the ground in a very dwarven, steadfast way.
You try to push a dwarf, boy?
Brianna.
Okay, so I was looking at a spell here real fast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Brianna is gonna give it one more try to see if she can, like, maybe convince her that her or possibly Baru that their kids are in the water.
Well, I mean, keep in mind she is grappled, so really what you're trying to do is convince her to have Baru do something.
Okay, so yeah, basically that's what I want to do then.
Okay.
So basically, I'm gonna mechanically what I'm doing is I'm casting Ghost Sound again.
Okay.
And this time, I'm saying, Mama, help me! Send Daddy! Send somebody! The cube is gonna eat me!
Give me a bluff. Oh, very good. So Baru, you on Sophia's action, you will feel like a tingling in your head that kind of said that like you feel instinctively worried about your kid and like you should go do something about your kid in the water.
I think Baru's gonna get eaten by a cube.
And then she'll try to break free of the grapple with a
Not
crit.
me.
God damn it.
Alright, so she breaks herself loose from the grapple. Ghoulrun. I mean, that took a crit for her to break free, so...
Close to it.
Oh my god. Baru, you're gonna kill yourself in there. Get out.
Baby.
The baby.
This is interesting. I don't know what this will do. Maybe it'll do nothing, but I mean, I have no chance of grappling or doing anything, so I'm just gonna bless the water.
Okay.
Hopefully, it does something for Baru.
All right. You make
My
some.
hand in and bless the water.
You make some temporary holy water down here.
The waters will purify you.
The
No.
cube is gonna move 5 feet forward.
Bye, Baru.
Elizabeth.
Alright, I'm gonna attempt to grapple her again, I guess.
All right. That is super success.
Can I
Baru.
move with her once I have her grappled, or is that
You
my goal?
no, that's the grapple is just initiating. It takes feats to make your like grappling be multiple things at once. It's like a whole string of like feats to get there.
Okay, I just didn't know if it was like a grapple is your standard, and then you could try to move.
No,
or if, like
a grapple replaces your attack.
okay.
Baru.
Okay.
The sound is coming from inside of that cube thing.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
You know that thing is gonna kill you though if you move into it.
I'm pretty sure in the spell you're not supposed to do like suicidal things.
No,
right?
you have the ability to resist killing yourself. So.
Can I use the tool to try to extract the said child?
Yeah, you could like try to reach in and knock loose the
Well,
body
there
you can
happens
see
to be
inside of it.
A fancy tool right next to me that is leaning near the water that I can grab.
How dare you, orc! I'm no tool.
All right, you're gonna try to pull him in here and get him to help you out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, give me a CMB. This could kill you both.
TPK incoming.
Does that beat your
Okay.
CMB?
Yes, but I have stability as a racial trait of a dwarf.
Which
I get a
does?
+4 bonus to my CMD when resisting a bull rush or trip attempt while standing on ground. So I don't know if this helps at all.
So here's the thing. You get a +4. You said.
Yeah, but then that only makes me go to 15, so he meets my CMD.
All right. So yeah, you will be pulled forward.
Unless my deity steps in and saves me. I'm ignored by the gods? Okay, fine.
That's not how gods work in this world. Brianna.
Fucking Nick.
Okay. Well,
Baru's gonna TPK us.
now that my ruse has worked, I'm like, oh, okay, what do I do now?
Just faint. You just use your explosion magic.
It worked maybe a little too well.
Yeah! Unintended consequences, guys. I am going to take a step back and I guess I'm going to try and hit the ooze, or I mean the cube,
Okay.
with my sling.
Okay. That will hit the cube. There you go. I dealt the damage.
All right.
Sophia tries to break loose. And fails. Ghoul run.
Am I grappled or
You are
just
not
put me in the
grappled. He just
water?
pulled you into the water. Grappling would have required him to move out of there and into your square.
Okay, I'm just going to attack him in hopes that it breaks his charm. Oh god.
Nope.
I'm sorry, I tried to help you, but there's no... Anyway, I still got my move action.
Go ahead.
I hop on up if I can.
Okay. He does get an attack of opportunity if he wishes to take it.
Fucker. I have 16 AC. Haha.
That is gonna miss. The cube is going to attack. Actually, it can't use its engulf, unfortunately, because it's in the water. I don't suppose a 9 hits.
No.
Okay. So it starts trying to move in on you.
Do I still hear this thing?
I think actually it's starting to fade away, right? Ghost sound is only rounds per level. Yeah. So this round the sound would disappear.
Yeah.
Elizabeth.
I'm going to.
Oh,
delay
actually,
my turn.
I need a reflex save from you, Baru. Okay, so you are actually going to move up here, backing up as it does move into the square.
Okay.
Go ahead, Elizabeth. Sorry.
I'm going to delay my turn until after Sophia.
Okay. Brianna. That's actually going to change where you're at in the initiative, too. Only somebody could get her some rope.
Yeah. I don't want to get in the water though with a cube.
I have rope in my bag. Even
Yeah,
with
but
rope, even.
it's almost like she would have to say something about needing rope in order to get there.
I did.
Did you? I didn't remember you saying anything about needing rope.
I like
Yeah,
yelled
she
at
did.
fire rope. Give me rope.
Oh, okay.
Do I know that Gulron has?
Yes.
I mean, when I tried to like join the grapple, I assume I would take my rope out to try and tie her up. That was the point.
Sure.
Of it.
Okay, so what I want to do then is I want to get the rope from Gulron and give it to Elizabeth.
Okay. So yeah, you can
Take
grab
it.
that. You can grab that off of his pack and then hand it over to, and then kind of throw it down onto Elizabeth.
Yeah,
That is fine. That's going to take your action though.
that's fine.
Okay. Sophia will go and try to hopefully crit.
Tie herself up with the rope.
She does not break free. Elizabeth, you have rope.
All right. I guess we're gonna attempt to tie her up. I need big numbers. I don't even know at a negative. Well, I don't even know I can technically succeed at tying her up.
Hold on.
What's the check? Is it really that hard?
What is
like
what
you-
is
like
your
a
total
negative.
bonus to CMB?
3.
By yourself, you will probably not be able to tie her up. Your best bet right now is to keep her pinned.
Yeah, I don't think I can.
Hello.
All right.
If only other party members were interested in keeping her down as well. And didn't get easily distracted by other things that they could do.
Well, now people are in my way for my other plan. But I can move with her while grappled, correct?
You can, instead of pinning, you can choose to move. Yep. You can move for, I believe, 5 feet.
It says you can move at half your speed.
Half your...
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
and can
shit,
place her in
you
any
really
square
can place-
adjacent to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can place them in a square adjacent to you. Technically, is there enough space?
She does get a
Okay,
+4 bonus to break the grapple if you're trying to put her in a dangerous spot, though. AKA throw her into a cube.
People are in my flipping way, and I want this thing to be able to engulf. So, for now, I'm going to move with her.
Yep, move where you want to move, and then I will move her to there, to wherever you want to put her.
And I'm trying to face it so that, like, she's between me and the cube.
Okay, like that? Ish?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Does that trigger any opportunity for me?
It actually will, because she is moving a grappled person through your threatened square. Although you don't have a weapon out, right?
No.
Okay, so it will actually not. You only trigger if you have something that threatens. So ghoul round.
Can I aid another in this grapple?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't
Yep,
remember if you can
it
aid
says,
on
it was multiple creatures can attempt to grapple one target. The creature that first initiates the grapple is the only one that makes the check with a +2 bonus for each creature that assists in the grapple using aid another action.
Oh, okay,
Multiple
cool.
creatures can assist another creature in breaking free from a grapple. We don't care about that.
Yeah.
So I don't even have to make the DC 10 to help you?
No, you do. I thought had to. Hold on. Am I misreading? Did I misread
it's
that?
basically using the aid another action.
Yeah.
But
So
with
you still make the attack, the DC 10.
Oh, that's still gonna be
Also-
kind of hard.
I think we got out of order here, didn't we? Because I should have gone before.
No, we are
I
out of
moved
order
mine.
because she chose to delay.
I chose to delay my turn, so.
You're
Yeah,
out of
I'm
order.
gonna assist her and moving her or doing whatever she's doing.
Okay. So she is aided. The cube is starting to try to move its way out of the water. It is a little bit difficult because it has to come up a lip, and it is just a giant, like, glob. Baru.
We're helping her get to your kids. Help us, Baru. Aid Elizabeth and bring your family back together in the cube.
You can be one in the cube.
Reunion inside the pretty green blob. Just hop on.
Okay.
Okay. How long is this charm person?
1
actually
hour
last?
per level.
Oh my god.
So, if I do,
Oh, I should check the reduced person though, because I think. Oh no,
If
we're
I-
coming.
Am
We're coming
I a
up on the.
big girl
grapple.
again?
We're
Is that
almost
all
to
I
the point.
can
You'll be big again. Yep. What were you saying, Baru? Sorry.
if I go to grapple, is that all I can do for this round?
Yes. Well, you could move if you failed to grapple. Or you can move and then attempt to grapple.
Hmm. Just trying to decide here. Seeing as how clearly what they're trying to do is hurt my dear.
Clearly, I'm just trying to help your dear wife. Her kid is in the cube, and she needs to be reunited.
Yeah, we
with
don't
that kid.
believe that anymore.
Well, you can try to help her break free by giving her an aid. Since I've been doing grapple wrong, unfortunately. I was doing the 3.5 rules and not the Pathfinder rules for years.
Shit, we just helped him kick our ass more.
Alright, well, how do I aid her?
So you would make a CMB versus AC 10. Or versus, like, 10. Essentially. Yeah.
God.
So she will get a +2 on her next attempt to break free.
Damn it.
Brianna, you want to get into this grapple? This grapple aiding?
Help the grapple, help the grapple.
Does the aiding help in aiding against her breaking free, or only against keeping her grappled?
Do you want to use some of your bard abilities?
I'm pretty much. I don't have any spells left, so I can try and aid the grapple.
Okay. CMB versus 10.
This isn't gonna be good. So yeah. I'm just sort of trying to stay out of the way right now.
All right.
You can do it, guys.
She's gonna try to break loose. I don't suppose a 9 will get her there, though.
Nope.
All right. Let's see this Elizabeth action.
Alright, do I have a feeling that, like, in the next cube's turn, it is going to be fully on surf?
You can probably assume that pretty well, yeah. It's like moved itself up and it's starting to kind of like roll itself forward.
Alright, so basically what I'm not gonna like do it on the screen because it's so like tight in there, but basically what I'm doing is in my grapple, I am moving her and setting her down as close to the cube as I can possibly put her with me on the other side.
Okay. Give me a CMB check. Okay. I believe she gets... There is a bonus that she gets to this, right?
If it's like if she's throwing in her dangerous thing, it's +4.
Yeah, me. God damn it.
But I don't know if this counts as dangerous if she's just like pre-setting her up.
No, I mean, you can see there's a fucking cube that's right there. She's not blind.
I guess.
She's just grappled.
But does she just get a random like?
No. Hold on. I'm looking it up. Give me a sec. Sorry.
Okay.
I think it makes sense. Like it's like let's say you're like struggling with someone and they like push you like almost to the edge of a cliff, then you're like, oh fuck, and then you like get like a surge of like urgency.
Technically, I'm letting go of her because I'm moving her.
Yeah, the target receives a free. The target receives a free attempt to break your grapple with a +4 bonus. It's like it's kind of representing that like panic that sets in when like something starts pushing closer and closer to something that will kill you.
Okay.
Your body kind of takes over and says, "No fucking way is this gonna happen to me right now."
But would that technically happen like when I'm trying to set her down next to the cube?
Yeah, because
So
she's immediately perceiving the cube as like this crazy dangerous thing that she cannot escape
Yeah.
Are
from.
you sure? What's your sanity score? She might be a little.
Low, roll, slow.
So 15.
Plus that'll.
Plus my 2, I aided her.
Oh yeah. So does a well, she's also got her own +2. So it actually is a 15 naturally.
Yeah, so that'll break free.
Okay. So she breaks loose and is standing basically where you're at. Or where she's now.
Since she broke loose, am I able to do anything else?
No, that's part of your action. It's a tricky thing to try to do there.
Okay.
Ghoulrun.
Get out of here,
Down,
Ghoulrun!
down.
Don't get taken down by the cube too.
I don't think I can bull rush her. My shit's so weak.
You might not 20.
Yeah, and then I roll in that one and I run into the cube.
Whoops.
Yeah, I think Ghoulrun be a dwarf and try to push her in.
All right, go for it.
Oh! For the dwarves!
You shove her
Oh, yeah.
into the cube.
Wait, that's me.
Oh, that was not who I was intending to do that
I
to.
didn't specify who I was pushing. Whoops.
You shove her into the cube.
Goron really wants to be the party leader.
As the cube kind of steps forward. I need Balru to give me a reflex save.
I think Baru would be trying to pull her out, not trying to save her.
First you have to try to reflex save. You can try to pull her out on your initiative. This is what happens as the cube moves forward. Like, this is whether or not you take a step back to not be inside of the cube. Okay, so you take a slight step back. You could still try to rescue her on your turn if she is not dead from this. Let's see.
Finally, man. Oh my god. Steve's trying to teach us how to grapple, make us stronger.
Yeah, so she is still conscious. But you can see, like, her clothes are burning away, and her body is, like, scarring.
Step back and start killing the cube!
This reminds me of an anime I was watching earlier.
Baru. You gonna try to rescue her?
Do not take suicidal actions. Her spell's not that powerful.
Alright, give me a
I'm
CMB.
still under her effect, right?
Yep. Alright, you will manage to pull her... Actually... Yeah, you will manage to pull her forward. But in the process, you will take... 2 points of acid damage.
Ooh.
As you reach your hand into the ooze to grab hold of her, and you can feel it burning away your hand as you rip her out of it. Brianna.
Damn it.
She does
Push her
not...
back, you
Hold on.
freaking gore.
She does not look good at all.
So, I would probably have line of sight on her, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I am going to actually try and hit her with my.
Okay. That will not hit.
Okay. Even from behind, do I get any bonuses for being like she's?
If you're in second edition.
She is... What is Baru's weight?
Never ask an orc his weight.
He weighs 195.
Damn. I think that is too much. Let me see.
Whoa.
No, it is not enough. Her and Baru will disappear.
What? Oh, she's teleporting! No!
Oh, actually, there is a limit. So hold on.
Only half of Baru disappeared.
He got splinched.
So you can actually see her, I think, still, right? Because she creates light.
Yeah, I can see her.
Yeah, she can only see as far as she can only bamf as far as he can see.
So wait, what just happened?
She grabs hold of him, and then they kind of like fade into like blackness and sparkles, and then appear 60 feet away in a in a reverse puff.
I don't remember which party member, but someone did some research into Dimension Door. Is that what it looked like?
I mean, if somebody gives me a spellcraft, they might be able to identify if it's similar to that. It unfortunately is not. That neither of those are high enough rolls.
God damn it! Whatever. Didn't matter.
Elizabeth.
Oh, this hard work, man.
Guys, we're really close.
Why won't this work?
Yeah, it bugs out a little. Oh, actually, one other thing. Hold on. There you go. Regular size again.
Yay!
Set your size back to medium.
Work for me right now. Alright, fine. My speed is 30 feet. Alright.
They're basically also both in the same square, so.
Elizabeth, where are you going?
After them!
But the kids. What do we do about the kids?
Didn't we hear kids coming from...
We'll
That direction,
get them
yeah.
when she's taken care of.
Cool run.
But what if the cube goes for the kids? I must protect the children.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna follow us.
We don't know that.
As you start saying protect the children, hey, we're over here. We're over here. Hey. Hey.
You guys take care of this. I'm going to make sure the children remain safe.
You're a pansy.
Whoa, I'm protecting the children, goddammit!
I've done all the hard work in this goddamn combat, okay? Where were you at?
I can't hear you from over here.
The
Why?
cube moves up. Baru.
I'm gonna kick you in the flippin' face, Baru. Break this goddamn...
I'm gonna push her in the water.
All right. Oh, not like that.
You fit.
Brianna, a massive gelatinous cube is looking down on you, hungry for more. You can see, the decaying mite body still inside of
I
it.
did my way.
So, I have a question about this cube.
Uh-huh.
Can it hear and understand me?
It doesn't seem like it can.
Okay. But also, I don't. Based on how big it is, I probably can't move past either this way or this way.
You can attempt to slip by it, but it's going to take an acrobatics check, and if you fail, it's going to get an attack of opportunity on you, and you can potentially fall prone.
Okay.
Because of your positioning right now.
So instead, what I'm going to do then is I'm actually going to move this way.
Okay. Sophia is going to go, and realizing that there are limitations that are getting in the way, she does not have a lot of options.
Just go take a nosedive into a cube. It's okay.
I welcome the sweet release of Cube.
What would she do here?
If she does care for those kids, she's running the opposite way of them.
Give me an attack of opportunity.
Please give me a nat 20 right now. God damn it.
Oh.
she is going to appear here.
Bloop.
Stupid ass little fucking
Wait,
fairy
where'd she go?
bullshit.
Elizabeth, back
see
to
her.
the opposite side.
I see.
Elizabeth, it is. Oh yeah. Okay. All right, that was a move.
Alright, I'm gonna attempt to bull rush her towards the cube.
All right, give me that CMB. All right, you move her 10 feet forward. Ghoulron.
Do I see any kids, or where are these kids at?
You don't see them yet. You can still hear them. Hey! Hey, are you there?
Where do I hear?
Hey! Hey, are you there?
Oh my god, these guys are across the century.
Hey, listen.
Alright, I'm gonna try and get to the children's. Do I need to make a...
Probably should
Give me a fort save. Also, you have 40 feet of movement. You're a dwarf.
I have... Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so we're going to cut you back about 10
I'm
feet.
using my full movement, so 30
Yeah.
feet, I guess.
40 feet total. With a double move. But yeah.
For some reason, my lightly encumbered or something, I have only a 15.
Are you wearing...
Medium load.
Okay.
That's why.
You're a dwarf, though. I thought dwarves are not affected by medium load the same way. Anyway, I'll double check that. Will you... Can you see that? You should be able to see the kids now.
I do... Oh, yeah,
I
see
might be
that.
thinking of a different version. But yeah. Dwarves have a base speed of 20 feet, but their speed is never modified by armor or encumbrance.
Oh. So I guess, do I just turn that off then?
I don't know. Probably, if there's a way to turn it off. But yeah, you can now see the kids in the distance. They obviously cannot see you, however. And the cube is going to go.
Please, for the love of God, cube.
And she gets a reflex save.
Fail.
She fails. And is eaten by the cube.
Fucking finally, stupid ass piece of shit.
Baru, you will come out of the
Jesus.
charm.
At least you don't have to grieve your wife.
What happened?
But the cube is still there.
Yeah. So now we gotta we gotta kill the cube. Or run or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna take a little time to munch on her, so head back and meet up with the kids and hope there's another exit. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
What?
I got it.
More bots popping up on the Twitch.
Yep.
Oh.
It happens.
Shove them to the cube.
I did. I shoved them to the cube.
You should make a bot that, like, if it like auto bans, it's like a gelatinous.
Ah,
cube
that is
like,
an awesome idea.
We sacrifice you in the name of the gelatinous cube.
All right. So what is the plan here? Ghoulron, you're obviously going to pick up the kids. Are the rest of you going
Are
to?
we out of initiative order, or are we...
Sort of. I just need to know like what the plan is. If the plan is to run, you'll easily be able to like run back the way you came and avoid the gelatinous cube if that's what you want to do.
I think we need to go meet up with Ghoul because we definitely want to save these kids. So we need to go meet up with Ghoulron to figure out how to get out of here. So I think my initial thought is get around this cube while it's munching on its meal and
Then-
go meet up with Ghoulron.
I need you to keep moving in initiative order and show me how you're going to do that.
Okay, I'll move back then.
Baru's turn.
I think we have to go back through this flippin' water. At least I'm not tiny anymore. whatever. I mean, it's not like it can do anything worse to me than it's already done.
Yeah, you've already failed your save, so you can move through the water. Baru will need to give me another fortitude save to go through the water, though.
I mean, I got all sorts of shitty things going on. I figure as soon as I get out here, I'm gonna go find a cleric and be like, cleanse my soul.
Yep. Baru, give me that fort. Okay.
We all sick.
All right. Brianna.
I am just going to, let's see. I need to check my movement speed real fast. If I do just do full movement, I just do double.
Yeah, you do double your move speed.
Okay.
Why doesn't this thing want to work for me now?
It happens. It breaks constantly.
I was trying to do the thing, but I don't think it worked. I tried both Q and space, and it wasn't working for me.
It's fine.
So,
Elizabeth. All right. Ghoul run.
You little kids, are you okay? I'm coming.
We're fine.
Are
It
they
was
like tied up or what?
it was strange. She was like, she looked like someone we knew, and then all of a sudden she was a monster. She was a monster. I don't know what she was.
Calm down. It's fine. We got rid of her. You're coming.
Give me a bluff or diplomacy.
I'm not the most diplomatic dwarf, but well, it's not bad.
They warm up a little bit, but they're still freaked out. Like, you're now this big, dirty, blood-soaked dwarf that's coming over with a giant hammer in his hand.
Is this real?
Oh, God!
I see a mite dude. Is this a real dude?
Oh, you see him, do you?
Ooh.
You weren't supposed to see him until the end of the initiative.
God damn it.
She'll burn away the rest of this round, and this mite will actually charge you.
You fool.
It doesn't know it's a fool. It crits you, but doesn't confirm for
One damage. Ha! You'll
All
pay
right.
for that.
Baru. I'm assuming you're just going to move, right? Yep. All right, Brianna, I'm assuming you're going to move as well, and Elizabeth, you're probably going to move, so the two of you can move. Ghoulron.
I'll turn to the foolish mite and come down with my warhound.
Nope. No, you won't. All right.
Help me, kids!
You all can move again. Baru, Brianna, and Elizabeth, you can move. And then Ghoulron, you can take your action.
Well, I think the mite's not on the initiative.
Oh yeah, that's right. The mite does get its.
Ha.
Where the heck did they
All right, go ahead, Ghoulron. Yeah, that's the fun part about darkness.
Oh, what? I swear when I hit you, your head's gonna topple, little creature.
Make sure everybody can see where the party is. Okay, this is getting interesting now. So that'll take us back to Ghoulron. Oh, the mite first and then Ghoulron. Mite. Yeah, take that one. Gonna poke you down.
Can we hear where the sound is coming?
Give me a perception. Everybody should give me one.
Even me or no?
No, not you.
I mean, I don't know. Can you tell where it's coming from?
There's a lot of echoing down here. Brianna, you can hear, though. It is more this way.
So I would probably say, It's over there, guys. It's over there.
Well,
Thanks.
I don't really know if you pointing is gonna. Let me see how far apart you and Baru are, but
I'm close enough to
Yeah.
tell.
no, Baru would see the pointing as well. So, all right. You get your attack back on the mite.
Oh my lord!
Jesus. All right, Baru, it's your movement. You can see there is a mite there.
That's all I can do.
Okay. Brianna.
Okay. Okay. So I am moving there, and I'm going to attack the mite with my sling.
All right.
Oh my god.
Sevens all over the place. Too bad this
charge
isn't
is
Vegas.
Is that
Right.
only your normal speed to charge?
It is
Double
your
your
it is
speed.
your double your movement speed. So you could
Okay,
charge. You have a
okay, cool.
clean line there.
Yeah, I'm gonna charge it.
Go for it. That is a hit, and you will chop it to bits.
I had it under control, but
It's
Thank-
okay, it's okay. I'm here to save you, Ghoul.
Well, you don't really
Don't
chop it.
worry,
Fine,
fine.
I
Help
got
these
you.
kids. Help these
Party
kids.
leader is here.
Oops,
So,
actually.
Brianna wants to go up to the children, and she's going to sing to them to try and calm them.
Okay. Give me a perform check. You will help calm them down. And do you guys want to take this mite with you? Do you want to see if you can make it conscious, or do you want to just leave it here?
I kind of want to stab it again.
We need
I mean-
answers. I mean, I guess we already had our answers, but I mean, we shouldn't just murder things. Do these kids look injured at all?
No, the kids look fine. They look like they are a little hungry. But they're like, as you get close to them, you didn't notice this because the mic kind of distracted you as you first came up. But they're like swaddled, like they're little babies, very,
Oh.
very tightly. In like these massive robes and blankets and various other like cloths.
Do I still have any rope left, or can we just tie this thing up and then let's go?
Yeah, you still got rope.
All right, we'll tie it up and then I'll just send forth some positive energy all around,
Okay.
and hopefully the kids feel a little bit better after receiving that. But
Yep. And you guys can follow the route you took to get down here to get back up, unless you want to try to go a different way.
no.
Okay. All right. Well, good job.
I do want to say that I did pick up my bard's kit before I.
You left it in the sewers.
So, you guys will return back to
I seriously thought Baru was gonna be dead.
the Ministry of Magic.
Oh lordy.
When you do, you will meet with... I swear to God, I better not have lost her name. It's on my laptop. You will meet. You will meet with your contact here, who I've momentarily lapsed on the name of. She sees you. She sings. She will see the four of you bring in this like ugly blue-bodied creature, and you've like caught a lot of attention as the four of you like come up out of the sewers dragging this like blue, almost goblinoid halfling looking kind of creature out of the sewers with this massive football shaped blue head and sharp teeth, down the street back to the ministry headquarters.
And all the gunk on it.
Your contact
Oh, yeah.
looks this up and down. Where did you get that from? What is that?
Do we still have the children with us?
Yes, you do also have the two children in tow.
So I would be holding their hands, make sure they don't get lost or what. And I would step forward and say, we found the boys, and this creature here was part of whatever force was keeping them in this. We were hoping to find someone that could speak with it, so we could learn if there was, any more to this.
I believe from my research it's a mite.
Let me identify if I know someone who has the knowledge of these kinds of things.
We kind of have the feeling it might speak Abyssal, if that helps you narrow down who to get to talk to.
Well, I will ask if somebody is familiar with mites.
If I may say something more importantly, can these children get bathed and fed?
The children will be returned to their parents. While I am looking for my contact, Brianna, can you take the time to take them over to the barracks so that their parents can come collect them?
Absolutely. Follow me, boys. And I start singing a little song, sort of like following the leader or something like that.
They will. They'll follow behind you, a little bit, uncomfortable, but overall, pleased that they are able to be here another day.
Real quick, when I'm looking at the boys, do they look any different than their description? Is there anything any signs of anything different about them?
No, they were very well cared for. For children that were kidnapped, and in the sewers, these kids are very well kept.
Okay.
Again, they seem a little malnourished, but that's probably just for a lack of the food that's available. They still seem like they've eaten, because they don't they just seem hungry. They don't seem, starved or
rat kebab.
Yeah. Whatever was down there is what they had to eat.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I take them over to the barracks then.
Okay.
While you're looking for someone to speak to about mites, is there a healer nearby that could take a look at us? I took loads of damage and waded through some disgusting looking water. It probably would be good to have a once.
Let's finish an appropriate debriefing first, and then we can deal with your ailments. So she will she'll head off for a moment, leaving you outside of her office, and then after a bit she'll come back with somebody, and then ask you all to return in. By then, Brianna, you will have brought the kids over to the barracks and then returned back.
Okay.
She brings you inside and closes the door tightly. The man she's brought in is a very old gnomish man, who has a bit of a beard on his face. It's kind of got flecks of silver and gold in it. And his hair seems like it also reflects the matching tone of the beard. And he leans in, and for a moment, you can see a headband he wears around his head kind of lights up with a bunch of different symbols and characters and letters. Those of you who know more than just Common can see various characters of the languages that you know. And as he does this, everyone in the room can start to understand what the mite is saying.
I hate all of you. Kill the dwarf. Kill the dwarf. I fucking
Whoa.
hate him. Kill the dwarf. Kill the dwarf.
Excuse me.
What? What do you want? Kill you. I hate you.
You don't
You're
even
funny,
know him.
friend.
I guess fuck me in particular.
Yes. Oh, you smell so bad.
You're one to talk.
I smell like the earth itself. You smell like rocks.
I'm gonna start raising my warhammer. Never insult a dwarf.
The gnome raises its hand, as does your commanding officer.
I want to do the fit where people are trying to hold me back. I'm just let me at him.
But nobody's actually holding you back.
I swear, I'll knock him out in one hit.
Sure, buddy, sure.
Don't test me.
Why am I tied up?
I'd like to see it happen.
Let me free so I can exact my revenge on the dwarf.
Why do you need revenge on the dwarf?
Why do you not like him in particular?
They're hideous. They're ugly creatures.
He's racist. I knew it.
Let me at him.
Racist.
I mean,
Stealing
I'm the
children
one
and
that
a
knocked you out. I don't know why you're so pissy at the dwarf.
Yeah.
Hey, you know
Dwarf
what?
lover.
Dwarf's the one that revived you enough to even have this conversation.
Listen. Okay? I got things to do. Send me back.
What sort of things do you have to do?
Nothing. Nothing that matters to you.
Well, then if it's nothing, we don't need to send you back. Then do it.
No, send me back. I've committed no crimes.
You committed several
kidnapping?
crimes.
I kidnapped no one.
You literally are the definition of kidnapping. You napped
You
these kids.
aided and abetted a kidnapping.
What's invaded?
Maybe if you give us some information about why that creature was stealing kids, maybe we'll send you back.
Give me a diplomacy. I love when the character with no diplomacy is the one making
Can I do
the.
it in a more intimidating way?
Yes,
More
yes, you can.
intimidating.
Although you did make him an offer, but it is a threat. There is a veiled threat
It
in
can
there.
be more of a tell me what you were doing, or you're not going back. If you tell me, maybe I'll let you go back.
And he kind of looks around, and I go back. I get to go back. Yes. Tell us
We'll
what
talk
we're looking
about-
for.
So
The gnome says.
Brianna sort of smiles and says, "It's in your best interest to tell us what we need to know so that we can send you on your way."
Give me a diplomacy. Oh.
Terrible.
Listen, I just do what I'm told.
Who tells you what to do?
The mother. The mother tells me what to do.
Who's your mother?
You'd love to know, wouldn't you? That's not part of the deal.
I hope she wasn't the one who got eaten by a cube.
No. She is also just a child of mother.
Well, that's concerning.
Would you like to know about mother?
Well, certainly.
Yeah,
Peer.
tell me about mother.
Yes. You could peer into my mind and find out.
No, you could just tell me, or I can bash you over that.
It's hard to explain, Mother. Mother is a special kind of person. You know how special mothers are, right?
Sure. Why don't you humor me and try, or else my fist might meet your face.
Give me another intimidate. Mother is the one who makes us whole. We have been so long, so separate. Mother makes us feel together. She brought to us an understanding of the true nature of the world. Mother is beautiful. Mother is wonderful. She is powerful. She makes us in our image, the image she sees us. We are much nicer as we are. Look at how beautiful she's made us.
Yeah, real beautiful. Where can we find this?
Mother can't be found. Mother finds you. She finds all those who are lost and need guidance in the world.
I pull the gnome aside, like off to the side while she's like questioning this guy. And I whisper to him, do we have means to maybe If we let him go, we track him to this person he's talking about?
I don't think he's going back to that person. He said it himself. She comes to them. They don't go to her. I don't think it's likely that that's what he's going to do, you know? I think what we more likely should do... Well, I'm a little frightened about peering into the mind of a creature like this. But perhaps there are chances that must be taken.
Let's all just go insane looking at Mother.
What does Mother look like? This is Brianna addressing.
She is beautiful beyond comprehension. She is wonder that never ceases.
Beauty's subjective.
Beauty is not subjective. We are beautiful. All can be beautiful. You just need to learn to be more open of your eyes and of your heart.
So if we wanted to peer into your mind, how would you suggest we go about that?
Just use what you can. Mother can always look and see what's on our minds.
Is this a trap?
So you get the sense that he's not trying to trap you, but something about, like, the way he's expressing things does kind of, like, make shivers run down even your, like, stern, stubborn spine.
But he's not, like, lying. Like, he's not, like it sounds,
No,
it
but
sounds
you-
like he wants this to happen, right?
Yeah, you were just in a situation where, like, you could feel, like, memories being kind of planted in your head that you didn't want. Memories that felt believable even to the person who was, like, putting them in your mind.
Oh, so maybe that's been done to him, is what you're getting at?
Perhaps what you see in his head might be similar to the things that
Be fake.
you would have seen, in your own heads.
Would that be obvious? Like when I don't know if this guy can look for all of us, but like, would it be obvious you're looking at like a fake memory? Like, I don't know if that's obvious or not.
No, because to you, if it's successful, it looks just like a regular memory.
Well, I'll just whisper to the gnome that it sounds like he's not like some sort of trap with it, but it might be still dangerous.
It begs inquiry.
We just dealt with one of their leaders who was dealing with mind manipulating magic, so this might be
I will take my
dangerous.
I will take my chances. I know the risks. And he reaches out and he places a hand on the head of the mite. And for a moment, he kind of like loses focus on the rest of the world around him. The mite kind of like moves a little bit back and forth, but then kind of relaxes. And the mite's eyes, mites, by the way, I don't know if I showed you the front-facing picture of them.
We got a handout thing of a mite.
Yeah, that is a mite. Like the other creature, it has kind of like a glazed over and darkened eyes that have like a colored kind of light upon them, that colored like sparks of light kind of floating inside of them. As he kind of reels back, you watch as the gnome turns and looks to the four of you, and there's like a blackness that's starting to kind of seep into his eyes, and sparkles start to kind of form behind his retinas. I've seen Mother now.
Oh my god.
Mother is beautiful. She is so lovely, Mother.
Oh great, this dude's batshit crazy now.
Mother, please find me.
Oh god, can I tell he's like losing his mind?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
I'll yank the connection off, like push him off the.
Oh yeah, he'd already reached away.
Well, I'll shake him or try to like end whatever.
As you kind of shake him out of it, like some part of his eyes kind of like regains the white behind them, but it's still like kind of darkened, and there's still like little flecks of light and sparkle in his eyes. I don't know what that was, but this creature, this mother, she's unlike anything I've ever seen. I can't put words to do much more than to describe her. But he's right. She is a beauty that cannot be described. A wonder that is beyond wonders. Your mind cannot fully take in what she is when you look upon her. She is like us in shape and form, but some would say perfect.
No one's perfect.
A form that doesn't need concern for it. A form that just is simple and as beautiful as nature itself.
I don't buy it. Nature's not perfect.
How can something be beautiful when it commits crime?
Many dark things can still be beautiful.
Yeah, he's understanding now.
Your commander looks over things as they happen. I will need a detailed report filled out by each of you. I believe we've gotten all we can from this. We'll try to get more details and discuss things as we uncover more of them. You said these happenings occurred in the sewers?
Yes.
Yes.
We'll send a couple of teams down there to do a bit of scrubbing and see what we can find. In the meantime, we'll make sure there are healers that can tend to you over the next couple of days. If you've been down there, there's quite a few things that you may have become ill from, and if they're minor illnesses, it's best to let you work through them on your own than to subject you to more magic which might be trying to your body at this time.
Suffer well.
And that is where we will break for the session.
Don't you?
So, let's look at some XP here, because there is quite a bit of it to go around. You guys killed 4 mites. You killed
Some centipedes.
Sophia. Wait, did I already give you... I think I gave you the experience from last week, did I not? Because I noticed some of you have experience. Okay. So really, it's 3 mites. Sophia, and I'll give you partial experience for not dying to the gelatinous cube, as well as the centipede.
Oh yeah.
The 2 centipedes. Or 3 centipedes.
3.
Sorry.
3
Thank you.
I'll be right back real fast while you start twirling next to me. My kids
No
just
problem.
fell asleep.
Alright. So everybody take 450 XP. As well as another 100 for sharing the recap.
Alright.
Is there a roleplay experience in there?
Oh, yeah, take another 200 for roleplay. Thank you for that.
Yay!
That should bring all of you to 2nd level.
I'm at 1800 of 2000.
Oh yeah, I don't know why I thought it was 1000.
Do you want me to add this onto Baru's sheet, or does it even matter?
It won't matter, because if we're retiring Baru, that's not going to make a difference. Go ahead and take an extra 200 more for quest completion. I actually forgot about that. I knew we should have been like close, if not on the dot.
Should we just say minimum for level 2? Because
Yeah,
I think
it'll
I'm
be
behind.
It'll be 2,000. I don't know how you'd be behind.
Because I think she got 100 for recap one time or something.
Oh, okay.
What were you at before XP for today?
Yeah, just bring everybody to 2,000. It's fine.
Just everyone gets a level.
Yep.
Okay. What is it to level 3? 5,000?
5.
Yeah, 5k.
Borrow sanity slowly.
All right.
So we don't regain sanity points, do we?
You will regain sanity points slowly, and you can regain sanity points by like spending time trying to talk to each other and resolve like what happened over time. But regaining sanity points is a very slow process. It is something that kind of ticks away at you very slowly and carefully, and you're kind of like working to over time to try to keep yourself from kind of falling victim to the nightmares of your mind.
Can I regain sanity points by writing songs about what I'm experiencing and working through it through song and dance?
If we consider what we know about like therapy, not really. We tend to find actually that more so leads you towards embracing the things that are messing your head. Maybe if you're doing it like under the right supervision, or you're like talking through your problems at the same time as doing that with other people and getting like some feedback, and like, you know, it takes kind of validative efforts in order to kind of check yourself.
Yeah, a lot of musicians have died for that.
Yeah. So yeah, we will find out next session what will become a Baru. And we may have some new faces.
All right.
So, yeah. If there are any questions, feel free to message me in the Discord about things. But I'm going to wrap up for the night.
Okay. Thank you, man. That was fun.
You're very welcome. I'm glad you
session.
enjoyed it. Hopefully by next session, I will have your most of your front-facing minis colored. And yeah, there should be some fun stuff.
Cool.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
See you later.